What's up? What's happening? Hope you're having a great start to the week. This is as much as anything going to be an update vlog, some Q&A, and some packing. Plus, I wanted to test out my new lens and also microphone to see how they work before I go to South Africa tomorrow. But first, let's get fueled up, let's get energized, and let's make a coffee. Now that we've got that coffee, let's get out to the garage for a chat. So let's first of all talk about the trip to South Africa. The trip is going to be with Shimano to the Stellenbosch World Cup for the cross country round 1. I cannot actually wait to go. As you know, it's been wet, it's been cold, and there's been a lot of snow here in Scotland. In Stellenbosch, well, if I just open my phone up, go onto the app, and then look at the weather, I think it's going to be a completely different story. Check that out. 31 degrees tomorrow. Cannot wait. That is 31 degrees more than it is in Scotland right now, and I'm looking forward to some really fun, dry, dusty terrain. I've never been there and I'm excited to go. Okay, so the next question, and this is a big one. It's one that I see on every single video, and that's why did I leave GMBN? Well, there are a number of reasons, but first of all, I've got to say a big thank you to those guys because I learned so much when I was there and really did have a good time. However, towards the end, I was starting to get a little bit tired. I live here in Scotland and love it. I've got trails out my back door, really good group of friends. I can go within an hour of my house, and there are so many different trails to ride. When I was in the south of England, there weren't that many, and I wasn't really enjoying it. I never really fitted into that culture. I wanted to be up here all the time, and every weekend I was traveling back and forth. It got really tiring, I wasn't happy with the content that I was creating, and I just started to not feel like myself. I'm someone who's got to commit to something 100%, give all their energy to it, and I just couldn't do that anymore. So I felt that was a good time to leave. I was really enjoying what other people were doing on YouTube as a platform, and felt that it could be a great time to get involved with that. And that is exactly what I've done. What you guys might not know is that before I started the vlogs, I'd never ever picked up a camera before, I'd never done any editing, and this has all been a big learning curve, and I'm excited for where it's gonna go. Okay, now I've got to get this bike ready. As you can see, it's just a little bit dirty, so if we're going to South Africa, I want to make it absolutely immaculate, and we've still got the Icebreaker Pro tires on, so I'm gonna take them off and put some dry tires on. Hopefully it's gonna be dry. I'd be really sad if I went all the way to South Africa and it was raining, so I'm gonna go back to my normal setup, which is a Magic Mary in the front and a handstand from the rear. Okay, time to give this thing a bit of a dry off. You ready for my life hack? Place heater next to your bike and come back in 5 minutes. So whilst the bike finishes drying, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the spec, but don't worry, at some point I'm going to do a full, complete, thorough bike check on it. The bike that I ride primarily is the Scott Genius. It's a 27.5-inch bike. You can put 29-inch wheels in there. However, I've not tried that yet. Coming very soon though. You've got 150mm of travel front and rear. It's a size large frame and it fits me perfectly. For those of you wondering, I'm 6'2". The wheels on it, they're from We Are One Composites. Now this is a small Canadian manufacturer based in Kamloops, and what I really like about this brand is that one of my best friends is their engineer to design them. So in the summer we're going to go to Kamloops, we're going to ride some of the trails, and we're going to do a factory tour. Component wise, well, we've got a full Shimano XTR Di2 drivetrain in there, It's working really well for me. The electronic gears, absolutely love them, and hands down, got to say, they shift perfectly. Right now I've got Schwalbe Ice Biker Pro tires on there. They're coming off because I'm not going to need them in South Africa. I'm hoping it's going to be dry, so I'm going to go to my everyday setup, which is a Magic Mary in the front and a hand stamp in the rear. Let's do that now. Well, the bike is starting to look really fresh with those new tires on. Still going to give it a really good clean check over and then clean and oil the chain. However, the next question has got to be all about Israel, because I know a lot of you really liked the vlog, but you did comment saying you wanted some more riding shots. Don't worry, there's going to be a full photo epic telling our story and the journey that we did, and also another video. Stay tuned for that. As soon as I know more, I'll put it in a vlog, and I'll also tell you where to go to find that and put it in the description of a vlog near the time. I expect it's going to be sometime around mid-April to early May. Let's now just finish getting the bike so we can get in the bag and then we can talk some more. The other question I see popping up quite a lot is all about that voltage, the hardtail that I've been riding. Now there's going to be a lot more content on that thing, do not worry, come summer. Right now the pump tracks are unrideable, there's been a lot of snow, there's been ice, there's been rain, and it's just not that much fun trying to like ride a tarmac track when it's like that. You want it to be bone dry so it can be super fast, and I want to go and check out that new one in Glasgow, the one in Edinburgh, and then who knows where else it would take me. I've been riding it a lot at Unit 23, the indoor skate park, and loving it. I've not had a hardtail for a few years, and it is so much fun, and it's great for your skills as well. The bike is now checked over, let's pop it into the bag. Okay, so we've got the bike completely stripped, got my wheels right down here, and I've got everything now ready to go. All that we've got to do is put that bike into the bike bag. So let's go ahead and do that. So I guess one thing that we haven't touched on this vlog just yet, and something that I want you guys to get involved, is the kind of content that you'd like to see. Now, where I envision this going is sharing stories of traveling, whether it's in Scotland, or it could be going to British Columbia and Canada, for example, because I will be there this summer for Crankworks in Whistler, and I cannot wait for that. Love that time of year and love being there. I'll also be going to Kamloops, like I said earlier in the vlog. Then there's places I could like to explore, some other places in Europe that I've not been to. And one place that I've really wanted to take off for a while, it's been done before, there's stories, there's photos, but I want to go to Iceland. It just looks absolutely insane. The scenery is stunning, and I'd like to do that. But before we get too excited, I need to go and finish packing up this bike bag, because I've not even started packing my clothes yet or anything else. So let's do that first, and then we can get excited about that. Be right back. And there we go, the bike is serviced, it's in the bike, and it's ready to go. I've had a really good time here in Scotland riding in the muck. However, I am excited to ride some dry, dusty trails. It's not been that long, but I just can't wait. There's something so nice about not having to think about washing your bike at the end of a ride. I'm now gonna go and get ready, get all my clothes packed, because I've got a really early morning flight. I've got to leave the house at 3 AM to be at the airport for 4, and the flight leaves Edinburgh to Amsterdam at 5:40 in the morning. It's going to be a really long day, but it's going to be totally worth it at the end. This is the first of the Q&A session, so if you guys have got any more questions, then leave it in the comment section down below, because I want to do some more of these in the future. And next time I see you, we'll be in South Africa. Make sure that you subscribe, give this video a thumb up like, and see you on the trails.